Yay, my first sewing vlog. What am I currently working on that I want to show you? It is hopefully a wall hanging, following no pattern, just like sewing the vibes basically, figuring out like what I want to do and trying to lay it out and make something cute to hang on my wall. But I am happy because I'm finally using all of these Fabelism fabrics. While I was really stuck on these fabrics because they're so pretty, like you don't know what to do because you want to do everything with them, but you just gotta do something, right? This is the first thing that I'm doing to get back into sewing after being on winter break. Like I was gone for like a couple weeks and now I'm back, and then I moved, so I finally have everything kind of set up in my office. Here's my wonderful mess. Some of you might not think it's that bad, some of you may think it's really bad. So here's the vision. Already some of this is sewed. Basically, I'm gonna be doing alternating panels of these. Look how cute. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. So I haven't sewed this one yet, but I sewed this little strip, and then I'm gonna do probably like, I don't know, I think at least 2 more, maybe 5, like 5 rows of, you know what I'm saying, right? 5. I don't know, I'm not sure. Like I really would have preferred this to be more of a cream and not so white, but I don't have any, so of course I'm just going with whatever I got. But I just cannot stop looking at these fabrics. Like oh my god, I love them so much. I still will have a lot left over of them. Like look at how freaking cute this is. So I already have 2 more of the big ones cut, and those ones sew a lot faster than the little ones because the little ones are just like a bit annoying. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to suck it up and get to it because it's fun. Moment of truth, I decided to sew, sorry there's a plow outside. I decided to sew one of my little strips to the big ones to see what it looks like and see if everything's gonna come together or not. So unpin it and iron it, see if this looks good. Maybe I should have done this before sewing more of these panels, but we're just having fun. I mean, it can't look that bad, right? What do we think? Definitely has some imperfections, but honestly, I think it looks all right. I don't really love like this being white at the end. This is good that I did this because I wasn't gonna do this at first. I was gonna start this one with white again, but I'll probably actually end it with the white instead, so it's the opposite, and then it will look purposeful, I'll say. So it's good we did that. I think it's cute enough for I'm gonna continue attaching everything. So I have 2 full panels sewn now. I did another panel that I didn't tell you about, and then I have another one cut, but I could sew this little one here and then see what it looks like. And I still have to sew, I could sew this one actually to that one and see how much more of it cuts off. It's only a 1/4 inch, but I just am curious because this is definitely gonna get smaller. So maybe I'll do that. All right, as you can tell, we're jumping a bit ahead in time because I totally failed in filming the rest of making each of the panels, but here we are. We're gonna see how this thing turned out. Okay, the wall hanging is officially complete. It's been complete for some time now by the time I'm filming this, and it's been hanging on the wall over here for maybe like 2 months or something like that. And it was a great way to fill up some blank wall space in this apartment. But now we're ready to show you and see how it turned out and see what you think. Here she is, hanging on the wall. I think I need to move it, honestly, and show you what it looks like in better lighting. I think it actually turned out really cute. I mean, the fabric did a really good job. I feel like you couldn't go wrong with whatever you did with this fabric, but I like it. I definitely could have added another panel, but I would have had to buy more fabric. And then I just made the little tabs, and we bought this dowel. We just sliced it off, so it's kind of a little wonky, but whatever, and I tied it up with some string. It needs a little bit of ironing, but it's okay. And I did end up just sewing the bottom. I know some people do glue it to avoid kind of like having it look a little bit messy. I think it's fine. I could always unstitch it and glue it or whatever to make it a little more neat. This is just such a fun project to work on. I found sewing this versus following like a pattern or something to be very therapeutic, and because it was kind of repetitive and you can just kind of zone out and enjoy the process of sewing and ironing and really get into it. So I really liked that, and I loved it so much that I decided to make another wall hanging over there, and I'm about to film revealing that as well. And it's a little bit longer. I actually used quilt blocks to make this one versus just making up my own little pattern or whatever you want to call it. So if you want to see that, that should be my next video. Yeah, so this is how it turned out, and I hope you enjoyed watching the process for this, a little bit of behind the scenes. I definitely want to make more sewing videos as I get more into this hobby. It's just, honestly, I think it's my most favorite hobby that I've picked up in the past couple of years. And I love like all my hobbies, but this one, there's something about it that it's just so fun to create something completely from scratch and then have like a physical thing to enjoy. So yeah, that's the video. Thanks for watching and sticking around and waiting to see the big reveal of this wall hanging here.